taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
On the ready.
Hooker to throw right away. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10. Hooker's going to throw it. A little short pass. This is Everett, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Hooker now off play action. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this Cowboy defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Check pass.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on third and 13.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Quick throw by Hooker, complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up second down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
On second down, here's Gibbs. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This defense for the Cowboys, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he is going to have a Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Hooker to throw it. Going for a right side here, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Montgomery, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They try again with Montgomery. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
On the move to his left. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up being complete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by Sanders is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here we go, Jack. Go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 65 catch, 65 catch.
A play fake. Now Stanley. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Cowboys at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners at 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This is 2nd and 8. They go play action with Stanley. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now an audible here into something else. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Stanley looking to pass. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Big Lion. Let go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. 60-6. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here we go.
3rd and 2.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Come 19. Come 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
Stanley. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Lightning 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll try and run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Ready.
Throwing is Stanley. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Go.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Come on.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball.
And now off to the races down the right side. He may go. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs points. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Not no good. He missed it. Missed the PAT. And this will remain a 5-point game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Rocco 80. Ready, ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Flag. Roll. Run. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Lions' 46-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Off play action at Stanley. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the... timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Ready, set.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Go.
Now Stanley. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this: I've got this many seconds to find the target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Go! Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates!
A final shot before break. Hooker. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop him. There he goes, left side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Ready?
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Here's Stanley to throw. He'll find his man, Simi Fehoko. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Dragon 60. Go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down, it would appear. Yes, he does by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
To throw on second down, Stanley. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Off play action. Stanley. And this one complete. It's Fehoko. And it's going to be another first down as they get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. so you really give yourself an advantage.
McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder to start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ready.
They go play action. Here's Hooker rolling to his left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Three.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Hurry.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Another run for Gibbs here. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 93 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
A gain of 16 yards.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. His second touchdown of the game, his third of the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2.
Check, Panthers. Hey, smash Broncos.
Trying to run it in with Montgomery. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
On second down, they'll run it here. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Back at the 17-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And quickly, they get to the line. Not liking the look, they'll change the play.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Hands it off out of the gun. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On 1st and 10, Stanley over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. He appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
On 4th down, Stanley. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Off the play fake, Stanley. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw on 3rd down, Stanley. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Running right, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 15 yards. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
17. And McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Come on.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Off play action. Here's Hooker out to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. They'll go again with Gibbs. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. The give right side for Gibbs. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Third down, Hooker looks to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. To throw on second down, here's Hooker. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost us.